Hi everyone. Today we are going to learn about the uses of wood. Wood is used for past habits, reported or indirect speech, polite request, preferences, hypothetical or unreal situations. Let's look at each one in detail. Past habits. We use wood to talk about repeated actions or repeated habits in the past. For example, when I was a teenager, I would buy a book every month. Here, would buy tells us that buying a book every month was a repeated habit in the past. Another example, when I was a child, I would play outside every evening. This means that playing outside every evening was a repeated action in the past. Number two, reported or indirect speech. We use would when we report what someone said about something that was going to happen in the future. For example, direct speech. She said, I will come to John's wedding. In reported speech, this sentence becomes, she said that she would come to John's wedding. Here, will changes to would when we report what she said. So, would is commonly used instead of will in reported speech. Number three, polite request and expression. We use would to make a request or expression sound more polite. For a polite expression, I would like to invite the chief guest onto the stage. Here, the host is politely expressing his intention to invite the chief guest onto the stage. For a polite request, we can say, would you please help me? Here, the speaker is politely asking someone for help. Number four, preferences. We use would to talk about what we would choose or like more when comparing two options. For example, I would prefer to travel by train rather than by car. Here, the speaker chooses traveling by train over traveling by car, so we use would. Number five, hypothetical or unreal situations. When we talk about an imaginary, hypothetical, or unreal situation, we use would. For example, if I were a bird, I would fly high. Here, I am imagining that I am a bird. In reality, I am not a bird. So, this is an imaginary or unreal situation. Therefore, we use would. These are the five main uses of wood. I hope you understand how and when to use wood. Thank you for watching.